Hi everyone, Comic Book Reviewer here. This time reviewing on issue 1 of Star Wars Union. Now as you know, Star Wars Union was meant to feature the sort of wedding of Luke Skywalker and Mara Jade, which was in the original continuity before Disney bought Star Wars and basically cleaned the slate to start their own new continuity. And the cover mainly has, Luke Skywalker and Mara Jade in a sort of love-struck pose with X-Wing fighters kind of flying through Coruscant. And the story starts off on a planet which is a nature preserve. We kind of see how Luke and Mara Jade have taken some time off, but we see how they hope that the sort of wedding goes off without a problem, and hoping that this kind of brings the galaxy to peace with the Imperial remnants as well as the Rebel Alliance. So of course we see how back on Coruscant, Leia is trying to handle the controversies and that about this wedding, and we see her saying, "Criticism? I just made the announcement. This is my brother's wedding. We're talking about not some political revolt." And we do kind of see how, Leia has a special job for C-3PO to find a special wedding gown and that for Mara Jade. And we do kind of see how, Han Solo and Chewbacca and that, as well as with their kids, are talking about the big wedding and that. And we do kind of see how everyone is talking about it, friends, family, pilots, and all that. And we even do see how, at the Jedi Academy they're talking about it. We see how friends, family, and close ones. And we do kind of see Luke and Mara Jade making it back to Coruscant, but we do see how Han Solo has to break the news to him. And of course, this is Han Solo trying to handle the situation responsibly. And of course, this is Luke knowing that due to Mara Jade once being part of the Empire, this is him basically understanding the potential consequences. So we kind of see how, C-3PO has the ideas of what wedding gowns there are. One being too skimpy, too basically not what she wanted, too kind of medieval, and one that I think they do as a joke with her basically dressing up like Darth Vader, and Leia saying, "Yes, but the bride doesn't want to dress like the father of the groom." And obviously, Luke would probably be shocked and horrified. And after so many tries, Mara Jade mainly leaves off in a huff and decides to kind of take some time to herself to take a proper breather. And where she meets a young fashion designer who turns out that one of the people she met laughed at her work and that. And this is Mara Jade impressed with her and even wants her to help design the sort of wedding gown. And we do kind of see how, Luke's students are talking about their sort of past weddings and ceremonies. And keep in mind, since Luke brought back the Jedi Order, he had to work with what was given and doesn't know full well what the other Jedi Council and that did. And keep in mind that, this implied due to Order 66, and after the Empire's defeat, Luke probably didn't know as many Jedi did survive, so it might have taken over time. And even says, "So much of the past has been lost, and so many traditions. We don't know what the Jedi Council would have approved or not." So this does imply that over time, some Jedi who did survive did come back to the temple, so it might have taken a longer time. And we kind of even see how they're kind of talking about the whole cultural Jedi roots and that. And we even see on a distant planet known as Duelist 3, remnants of the Empire are now in shambles and are now kind of poor broke and homeless. And we do kind of see how, yeah, after the Empire's defeat, the people who used to work for the Empire, like Moths, former stormtroopers and that, are now hit rock bottom. And we do see how one of them gives an inspiring speech saying, "You say you can do nothing, but you are wrong. You have spies. You can do much." "Against them? How? We're light years away. Broke. You can travel. You can find money. You can act. You are still men. Men worthy of being Imperials." And of course, this is where we kind of see how one of the former Moths kind of gives them the idea to crash the wedding and cause mayhem. And yeah, back on Coruscant, we kind of see how Luke and Mara Jade are hoping this wedding's gonna go well. We kind of see how, yeah, even she points out about the fashion designer she met and will be up to their apartment to show off the sort of potential designs. And this is the story. And I think issue 1 isn't too bad. Again, it has the feel of a big, cheesy soap opera story where, yeah, something's gonna happen, we're gonna see the wedding get crashed, something's gonna go wrong, or some of the bad guys or the main villain destroys the wedding or kind of soils it. And I think they really do a good job showing how both Luke and Mara Jade do want what's best for each other and do try to work things out like a proper couple. So I think this one definitely deserves a thumbs up. Still good and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.